Hi friends, in the last video I explained timing diagram for minimum mode operation of 8086 and the previous video I already explained minimum mode operation of 8086. Now in this particular video I will give you brief idea about maximum mode operation of 8086. Okay, so let us see how to analyze the maximum mode operation of 8086 microprocessor. Okay, so I will share. Let us see maximum mode operation of 8 processor. It takes few seconds for loading. Okay, so right now, okay, in the last two videos I explained the role of clock generator. So the clock generator mainly gives information to 8086, especially like a clock information, reset information and ready information. So the 8284 gives information to 8086 microprocessor with the help of 3 pins. Only 3 pins only connected between 8086 and 8284. One is reset. See here, reset, highlight, reset. Right. So pin number 10 of 8284 is reset. This reset is connected to reset of 8086 microprocessor. Similarly clock. So pin number 8 of 8284 is clock. This clock is connected to clock of 8086 microprocessor. Similarly pin number 5. Pin number 5 is ready. This ready is connected to ready of 8086. In 8086 also pin number 22 is ready. Like that 8284 is interfacing to 8086 with the help of 3 pins. Okay, and with the help of clock 8284 gives clock signal to 8086 microprocessor. Okay, like that I already explained the same thing in the previous 2 videos. Okay, now let us see our confined to our topic. Our topic is the maximum mode operation of 8086. Let us see. So this is the maximum mode diagram. So initially in the introduction of 8086 I explained 8086 operates in 2 modes. One is called it as minimum mode, then other is called it as a maximum mode. Okay, in minimum mode all control signals are generated by processor only, whereas in maximum mode all control signals are generated by external bus controller. There is a IC, call it as 8288. Okay, this 8288 will generate control signals. Okay, like that maximum mode will operate. Now here also let us see what are the various blocks present. First is a clock generator. So IC number is 8284. Clock generator is connected to 8086 with the help of 3 pins: clock, ready and reset. Now the selection of maximum mode is done with the help of Mn by Mx bar signals. Here Mn by Mx bar is connected to ground. Then the selected mode is maximum mode. Okay. Similarly, here 8086 in maximum mode we have 3 pins, call it as S0 bar, S1 bar and S2 bar. These 3 are called as a status pins. So now see here 8086 3 status lines are connected to 8288 same status lines. Here 8288 also we have 3 status lines, S0 bar, S1 bar and S2 bar. So now the processor S0 bar to S2 bar are connected to 8288 S0 bar and S2 bar. Okay, indirectly processor gives command to 8288. So for example, processor wants to read data from the memory. In that case what happens? So these 3 status lines will be accordingly, for example, read operation maybe 001 for example. So 001 will be occurred here and that information will be given to S0 bar and S1 bar and S2 bar. Then accordingly it will activate memory read operation. Then processor reads data from the memory. Like that simply 8288 act like a one slave. Now 8086 is act like a one master. So master gives command to slave, I need to perform this operation. Simply slave will take that command and accordingly it will perform. Okay, so this is the role of 8288. Here also all the control signals means for controlling latches, similarly controlling trans receivers. These two are controlled by bus controller only, but it will use command. Command is given by processor. Accordingly, these two are controlled by bus controller. Here also we have multiplexer lines. We know already in the previous video we have said we have 21 multiplexer lines are there. What are those? AD0 to AD15. Okay, similarly A16/S3 to A19/S6 and BHE bar/S7, like that we have total 21, 16 here, 4 here, 1 here, total 21 multiplexed lines are there. So these 21 multiplexed lines are passed to 3 latches. How many latches we are taking? 1, 2, 3, 3 latches. Okay, 3 latches, 1, 2, 3, 3 latches, then output will be 20 address lines are appeared. Okay, for activating this latch also we have 2 control pins, one is OE bar and other is STB, strobing pin. So here also strobing pin in minimum mode operation, strobing pin is connected to ALE of processor, whereas here strobing pin is connected to ALE of 88 will activate latches with the help of ALE signal present in 8288. That's why, okay, so these two are controlled by bus controller. Okay, that is one point. Similarly, OE bar here also we are connecting to ground, like a minimum mode, how I am connecting here also same. Okay, so now these 3 latches will take multiplex lines and make it like a pure address lines. What is the size of address bus? 20 bits. 20 bits means what is the memory capacity? 1 megabyte. 2 power 20 is 1 megabyte. So 1 megabyte of memory lines are ready. Nothing but address lines are unidirection, one way only. Now coming to other, after separating address lines, we get data lines. Now these data lines are transmitted to trans receivers. Size of data bus is 16 bit. That's why I am taking 2 trans receivers. 1, 2. 2 trans receivers I am taking. In trans receiver also we have 2 pins like T and OE bar. T is transmitting and OE bar. So here in which I am activating OE bar in minimum mode, there is a DEN bar signal, DEN bar signal in 8086. But whereas in 8288 no DEN bar, DEN is available but no DEN bar. That's why this DEN is now connected to 1 NOT gate. So for example this is 1. After NOT what is output? 0. 0 give it to OE bar, then it is activating. Okay, so here there is a difference. Here not a DEN bar, it is DEN. For that we are making 1 NOT gate. Then output is OE bar. For example, this is 1, DEN is 1, then only output of NOT is 0, then only OE bar is activating. T is connected here also. T is connected to DT by R bar of 8288. 8288 also D2 by R bar is available. 8086 also same DT by R bar is available. So directly DT by R bar is connected to T. So what is the role of T? T is a transmitter pin. So if DT by R bar is 1, okay, then it will perform data transmission. Okay, means 8086 transmitting data to external device. If it is 0, then what happens? DT by R bar is 0, then processor receiving the data from external device through trans receiver. Like the DT by R bar is connected to T. Okay, here with the help of 3 status lines, S0 with the help of 3 status lines like S0 bar, S1 bar and S2 bar. Okay, processor makes 8 different operations. So nothing but 3 inputs means how many combinations? 2 power 3 means 8 operations are possible. For example, all 3 are zeros, then processor performing interrupt acknowledgement bar operation, INTA bar. Okay, like that if it is 0 0 1, okay, then we have memory read, 0 1 0 memory write, like that because of 3 inputs, how many combinations, how many possibilities are there? 8 different operations are performed by the processor. For example, processor wants to perform IO read operation, then it will activate the corresponding S0 bar and S1 bar and S2 bar, then we get IO read operation. So in the pin description of 8086, I explained what is the role of S0 bar, S1 bar and S2 bar, and accordingly which operations are performed by the processor. Okay, based on that only here also we get 8 different operations based on the combinations. Okay, and now let us see names here. Memory read, what the command MRDC bar is memory read command bar, memory write command bar, advanced memory write command bar. Here 2 write commands are there. Similarly, IO read command, IO write command, IO write command, then advanced IO write command. So 2 write commands are there for IO as well as for memory. INTA bar, interrupt acknowledgement bar. Okay, like that in this particular maximum mode of operation. Okay, here also simply the command is given by processor, nothing but master only, but that information is given to bus controller. Accordingly, bus controller will activate latches and trans receivers, and accordingly bus controller will perform the read or write operation. But overallly the entire thing is controlled by processor only, but it's like a one slave. It will take command from the processor and accordingly it will work. Okay, like that we can analyze maximum mode operation of 8086. Okay. So okay, thank you for watching this video. Okay, if you really like, please kindly subscribe my channel. Okay, and share my video to your friends. Thank you.